Hello everyone, today I want to discuss shaping sourdough hot cross buns and share a few secrets. By the way, I will soon be hosting an open live Easter class where we will bake these buns together and make an Italian starter from scratch. Come join us, I'm looking forward to seeing you. So, let's begin.
I will make 15 buns. The dough is nice and fermented, looking lovely. Just cut a piece and wait. It's too big, so I cut the piece and wait again. So I would go for 70 grams. You have to stay in the range from 65 to 75. "70 is good. Try to be precise here. If it's too much, just cut a little piece. If it's not enough, just add a little piece. Very simple. Too big. Too small. Too big. Perfect. And all the little pieces, you can put it one place and use them if your bun is too small. What else you can do, you can weigh all the dough before dividing it, so you will know exact amount of the dough you have. And you can use your calculator, you can just know exact amount of the dough of each bun. I didn't do that. So now we will see how many buns I have. I would like to make 15. So probably I will need to make them a little bit bigger or smaller, let's see. Okay. So what I have here now, I have some rests, some cuts, and I have 15 buns. But I have this, so what do? I'll just cut it in 15 little pieces and we'll add underneath of each bun, okay? Can even make a little sausage to make it easier. And then I will just add little piece under each bun. This I have to divide in two. So each bun has a little bit more. We don't have to be that precise here, but we just try to do our best to make them più o meno, more or less same size. Okay. Okay, so what do we do now? We don't need to give time to relax for them, so we start shaping. What I do, I just take each edge and put it in the middle, just like that. And if you see that raisin sticks out from the surface, from the face surface, just grab it and put it inside, in the center. And then once you have this little ball, what you do, let me clean up the space so I can show you better. Then what I do, I just drop it like this, and then I grab my hand, I make sure it's this looking, and then I just roll it. And you see, one raisin is out. I just put it back in. And I finish up shaping, making sure that I make a tension on the top of the bun. Nice! My first bun is ready. So I have to grease my ceramic pan. I will grease it with butter. And then I can put my buns for the final proof. So I will grease my pan, or mold, whatever you call it, or tray. You can also use a metallic tray. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure you grease it well so they buns don't stick too much to it. Or you can use a parchment paper actually. Just make sure that it's big enough for the amount of buns you have. Or you can use 2 trays. This is also an option. Okay, I will take my first bun and will place it. Later on I will show you how it looks like. Let's continue to shaping. So I grab the piece of the dough, then I turn it around, and I take every edge and I place it in the middle with greased hands. I don't need flour here. I work with butter. And then I pinch it like this. And I have a nice top of it. And then I drop it. And I close the seam by these circle movements. So my hand is like this, and I go around and close up my ball underneath and make a tension on the top of it. You can see that seam is closed quite well, and the shape of the bun is nice and ball looking. Then I grab another one and I repeat. Okay. I have to do 15. I love buns for beginners because there is so much opportunity for practicing. You have 15 attempts to shape the perfect bun. Good. Or not so good. If it's not, just repeat and place it in the tray. And I repeat, always the same. You can also check the quality of the dough here. If it's sticky, if it's hard to shape, or it's nice and smooth, or it's too dense. And so you can make the next bake more successful using your own experience. So now it's time for final proof. Looking lovely. So what we do now, we put our buns, we cover it, and we put them in the warm spot from 26 to 28 degrees Celsius for about 3-4 hours. But if your dough has stayed in the fridge before for bulk fermentation, it might take longer. Just do a good final proof until it's needed. The bun should become very soft and airy, and you can do a regular poke test, or you can observe the measuring cup, and the percentage should be all the way to the lid of the jar, so more than 120% from the initial level. A good, nice final proof is needed. The cold final proof in the cold conditions in the fridge is less recommended in this case, but you can also try and do your experiments. Okay,